What's up, y'all? It is Game Fanatic Cook, and today I'm talking about the Harvestman a little bit. And the reason I want to talk about the Harvestman is because apparently I'll be looking this guy up a lot when I look in my analytics. Some of you guys are some freaks out there. I'm not really sure why you're looking up the Harvestman, but we'll go ahead and talk about it anyway, because you know he's an interesting character. By interesting, I mean there's no lore around him. I'm gonna keep it real. I was gonna write a script for him, but there's no lore about the Harvestman. He's useless. He's pointless. Fuck the Harvestman. But we're going to get into what little lore there is about the Harvestman. Basically, he wants to pleasure people, I guess is the right thing to say, by any means necessary. And unfortunately, you know, he was graced with an all-time small cock. Basically, is what the problem is, right? Bo is not packing at all. I mean, I think it's average for real. I think it might even be above average, but you know, according to the Fear and Hunger universe, it is far below average. But to me, though, I mean, let's move on. Anyway, you know, he can't make anyone happy. So his whole goal is to kind of just make people happy, I guess, by making them finish. But he kind of gets that a little bit twisted, I guess is the right word to say. And he does stuff like this. I'll just show you real quick, like this right here.
Happy feet, one more combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
Yeah, that was a fun little cutscene, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, now that we've moved past that, we just need to talk about, like, why is the Harvestman in the city in the first place? And why is he only in the past? Well, I don't fucking know. I don't think anyone really knows. I looked at a bunch of lore. I asked some very intelligent people in the community. And apparently no one knows what the fuck the Harvestman's doing there. My personal theory, which I'm pretty sure it's incorrect, but my best theory is he was one of the clay figurines made by the old gods that was supposed to be for pleasure because they already made the ones for labor. And that was my personal guess, and he was just like made incorrectly or something, and that's why he's a freak and why he always tries to pleasure people. He's actually just a clay figurine meant for that. But also that's like based off no evidence. I'm just guessing pretty much that because he's in the past and because there was a note that said they made clay figurines for pleasure and for labor, and I don't really see what labor he's doing with those thin arms. But I don't know if he's a clay or not, because he also kind of looks like a bug. So it's like maybe he worships the god of the depths. Then it's like, why is he violating people for them? Doesn't really make sense either now, does it? So yeah, he's just a weird creature.
A dubious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good.
I guess like he's morally evil, of course, because he does bad things. But I think he tries to make people, I don't know, man. He's just a weirdo. Let's be honest here. And all of you people looking him up are kind of weirdos too. I'm going to keep it real with you. I love you. I respect you. Like and subscribe. But if you're trying to see that Harvestman cutscene, bro, you're a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, there's just not a lot to him, guys. He snatches the girl. I guess it's implied that he's probably going to do pretty bad things to the little girl too, unfortunately. Thankfully, I don't think that happens if you save her. He's kind of like a pocket cat in his own sense, except more like everyone and not just little kids. So I'm not sure if that's better or worse than Pocket Cat. Honestly, it might be worse because it's just on site with everyone at that point. Why Pocket Cat just goes for the kids. So W Pocket Cat maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't really think it's a W for either of them, but you know, yeah, he's just not that interesting of a guy. I'll be honest with you guys. He's an interesting character, awesome design, but lore-wise, there's just not a lot to him. He's just a freak in the lore, you know. We don't really know how he was created. Like I said, my best guess is the figurine, but it's probably not true. We don't know why he's a freak. We don't really know anything about him at all, except he causes anal bleeding. But that's not very fun now, is it? He's incredibly weak, you know. See, this is the problem here, gamers. He's just not interesting. People want to know lore about him because he's such an interesting design. He does terrible things, so it's like we need to know the lore. But unlike Pocket Cat, he's just not important, it seems to be. You know, he's just an enemy in the past. Kind of like the scarabs you find running around. Kind of like, I don't know about the Lord of the Flies. I bet they have some cool lore. But they might not, because they look cool, but who knows jack shit about them. It's just the same thing with the Harvestman, right? So, you know, that's a gamer moment. That's all I got for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This was kind of just a fun little thing to make. I talked out of my butt for a little bit. Kind of like the Harvestman was reaching up there and just dragging words out. Stay blessed, stay happy.